morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Let's get settled in, take a sip, and we are going to talk about accepting change. That's right, because change can be extremely difficult, and a lot of us can really resist the change that is needed, right? So, welcome, welcome. Let's get settled in here and let's just dive in. When we are on a path where the universe and our team want change, they're going to make things happen. Some of it's going to be unexpected, right? Last minute, unexpected, really caught off guard. And a lot of times, if you are challenging the change, you're going to resist it. You're not going to want it because it's uncomfortable, right? Change is uncomfortable. Now, sometimes it's going to be welcomed, right? We really want that welcome, which is great. But for most times and most of us, change is uncomfortable and we really do everything we can to avoid it. So, how do we know when it's time to change? It's time to change when you're starting to feel that nudge, when you're starting to kind of go, wait a second, I'm not feeling fulfilled in what I'm doing, or there's something missing in my life. We know that change is then needed. Okay, so it is just our inner compass trying to guide us, trying to show us the direction for us to go. That's important. When we know we need to change, we tend to then sit there and resist it, right? Because again, that change means we're going to upset people. It means we're going to have to learn something new. It means that what if we're not successful, right? We think of failure with change. We never really look at it as a positive thing. We know it will be positive maybe in the long run, but think about it, whether it's your diet, right? Oh, I got to work out. I got to change my eating habits. We're not looking to change the eating habits. We're not looking to change it. We're not, ooh, that's going to be fun. Or to sit there and change your relationships, to change your boundaries, to change your job, okay? Think about changing jobs. How many of us resist that? That change is so uncomfortable. Changing where you live, changing who you are connected to in a friendship or a relationship. So, again, that change is difficult, right? Because it makes us uncomfortable. We got to look at things. We got to kind of go, all right, let's assess the situation. But what's in the highest good? Now, again, so there's changes that we think we are making. All right. So there's changes that you think you're making. But like I said, there's going to be other changes where your guides are going to step in and just make the change for you. They're going to give you a couple little warning signs. You're going to ignore them because that's how we do it. And then they just make that change. It's like I always look at it as the carpet being ripped from under you, right? Woo, guess that change is happening. But it really is always for the highest good. It really is, even if you don't see it in that moment. In hindsight, you'll start to realize, yes, that was for my highest good. Yes, that did put me on the right path. There's a lot of times where I'll have a client who will lose their job, which I know is unfortunate, and they'll be devastated. Yeah, it gives them an opportunity to reassess. What do they really want to do? And they end up being in a much better position. So, or a relationship not ending well, right? Someone breaks up with you, you're really in love with them, you think the world is over. Yeah, in the long run, you'll end up with someone who is the right person. So we just need to know not to quit, okay? Not to quit, but to commit. So not to quit, but to commit. And by doing that, committing to your highest good, committing to setting that intention, everything you do, all is with the intent for the highest good, you will then start to see that change happening. The change will happen consciously and subconsciously. It will happen under the currents as well with your team, okay, your spirit team. Change is hard, but when you do it, when you own up to it, when you accept it, I promise the life will be more enriched. Your life will be more colorful, more enriched. You'll end up more in alignment. And that's really our goal at the end of the day. How in alignment can you be? Because we get stuck. We get stuck with what we're comfortable with, right? You get stuck with what is easy, your routine, your conditioning, right? It's so hard to kind of change to something new. It's so hard to sit there and get, whether it's a dramatic move, a subtle move, whatever it is, that change can be difficult for many, many people. But when you listen to it, when you sit there and go, okay, I'm going to do this, right? You will start to see that your life will improve. So that's the positive side. And the more we do change, the more you kind of accept change into your life, the easier it will become. The easier it will be easy with you. So that will really help. When we resist, then we're going to struggle, right? You are not stronger than your spirit team. Your spirit team is going to pull rank, right? They're going to pull rank. But you'll lament too. How many of you lament over a decision? Is this the right one? The pros, the cons. You go back and forth into your head. We get into that head space. But again, when we sit there and just allow that change to come in, when we allow ourselves to be just open, okay, when we give ourselves an opportunity of believing that something better is coming, that I believe helps us accept that change more easily. So tomorrow night is a really big night. I have this amazing event with Lauren Rainbow. It is at 5 p.m. Pacific time. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be an amazing event where we are going to talk about signs and symbols from the spirit world. And we are going to deliver some messages from your loved ones. So please grab your ticket. She said they're selling like wildfire. So please. Also, this Thursday, I start the business spiritual mentoring. So, okay, now this is really incredible to help you build your spiritual business. And now that's a big change too, right? To sit there and say, yeah, let me go ahead and leave my regular corporate job and let me leave everything I know that's comfortable and then do light worker as a profession. But you know what? It is so rewarding to do this kind of work. I can't even stress. So I help you build a successful spiritual business. So we have a lot going on this week, a lot happening. Thank you, Erica. Now, for each of you, I know there's something that you need to change in your life. So I want you to just pick out one thing today. What's one change you want to make and commit to it today? Commit to it. All right? Commit. And you will then allow yourself to feel so much lighter, even though it's stressful to kind of go through things that are uncomfortable and you don't know the outcome and you don't know how great it's going to be and you don't know if you're going to be successful. Putting your first foot forward and giving yourself that chance, believing in yourself, you're going to sit there and find yourself so much more in alignment and so much more joyful. Love it. All right, everybody. Beautiful background, right? It's not even virtual. I swear, it's real. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love to you. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you. Remember to shine your light and shine it bright. See you later, everybody. Bye.